Okay, we are live. Okay. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Let's see if that's a little better because I can hear an echo. It's my second time going live, so work with me. And hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'm trying to make sure all my stuff is working. You know the drill. I need some coffee. Hello, Barry. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad you're here. Hello, hello. Okay. Okay. So I was trying to make sure everything's okay. It sounds like there's still an echo. So I'm trying to figure out how to stop the echo. Hopefully that stopped it. Let me know if you can still hear me, you know? What's this? So if you guys are on, let me know how everything sounds. I was doing a sound test earlier and I didn't have this issue. So maybe I clicked something. Okay. Hopefully that stopped it. You know, that stopped the weird echoey background, which I was trying to prevent. So yeah, so like I said, this new additional series of Hogwarts Legacy was for because the channel finally hit 1,000 subs. So I was super excited, and I said, hey, how can I celebrate with the community? And this is what y'all voted on. So here we go. As you can see, I've been a busy boy. I made another account just to for other reasons for my review once I get all that up and going. So we're gonna go back to Cannabis Green, you know, like you do, because Cannabis is green. And yeah, we're just gonna continue where we left off.
You're only saying that because you're not very good at it.
This is very true. They're not very good at something. I believe, yes. This was because we met with Lenora.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Okay. I'm gonna turn myself up a little bit. Hopefully I don't sound super low. And we got to get ready to go to Hogsmeade with, I believe I chose Sebastian, but I'm not entirely sure. So here we go.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
You know, this is when you have that Dora the Explorer moment where it's like, I need your help. Really, you just do this.
Revelio.
That. And we get the statue of George the Smarmy, who created an unction. Hopefully I'm saying that word correctly. I mean, really, they use some fun words in this
Lumos.
game. And basically,
let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Yes, get back to your frame. But yeah, basically, he created that unction.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
He just wants something. Okay. Yay! Now let's go find our good buddy Lenora.
Everyone knows.
And tell her we solved the mystery. but without telling her we solved the mystery.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
And because it's April Fool's.
I am only joking. I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose.
Yes.
Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Yes.
The moth! I should have seen...
You should have, but you really didn't. Like, did you even try, honey? Did you even try? Okay, so now we're gonna go find Sebastian. You know, we're gonna go find Sebastian, and we're gonna go to Hogsmeade. Because I think I already did the other things. Yeah, because I'm level 5. Yeah. So, to Hogsmeade Station. And with Hogsmeade Village we go. So, and then also, when I first saw this right here,
Revelio.
I randomly ran across this. And, you know, you go in here with the rotating wall. And look, you get forest gloves. So, yay. Okay. So now it is off to the magical land of Hogsmeade. Hopefully these two won't start fighting. Stop it. They're fighting already. We just got here. And look, the wall of many things. I wonder why it's there. Okay, so let's continue.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
No.
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
We shall, just because. When I first saw this scene here, I was like so blown away. I was like, oh my god, it all looks so magical. Like, what the hell? And it's just like, wow, like this is so beautiful and it's so good. And I cannot wait for a sequel or a DLC to be announced.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Really?
As am I.
Oh, wait.
Thank you, by the way.
That's Henry
Of course.
Cavill as a
You're the only
Hogwarts
one who's
student.
ever bested me in a duel. The way
Yeah.
I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
I've been tempted to say I lost my wand.
You know what? Sebastian, are you trying to flirt? Because... no.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
It is, isn't it?
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
This dialogue. It's so...
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam
Right.
Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case.
Yeah.
Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Yep.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions.
Really?
She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies.
Really?
They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Really? You don't say. Well, I will just help myself to while it is, you know, hunking daffodils. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but over here, there are moonstones to collect. So, smashy. There we go. So now we have all the moonstones we need. Sebastian is waiting, and we need to get back to running. Yeah, I really love this scene here. I just thought it was so well done.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
Really?
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Yes,
You
it is.
certainly don't see that every day.
No, you actually do not.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs.
Absolutely.
Likely already named them.
It's so cool watching him fly away.
Prantzoof and Sugarfoot.
And it's so funny. They hating on Poppy. All right, Seb.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Will.
Oh, hence the name.
Yes, it
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
is. Or they just don't want you to
You
get
can see
killed
Hogsmeade
because
just
you're
past
children.
those ruins up ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Because when I first
You had
did
much
this,
of a
I
chance to explore the castle.
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface.
Really?
Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I?
Yes,
You
can.
still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Because I have ancient magic.
I can
Like,
think
hello. I'm just kidding. No.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all,
No, they
But
don't.
you can see them.
unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too.
Mm-hmm.
Most notably that dragon attack.
Yep.
Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Mm-hmm. The funny thing is that, like I said, the dialogue between him and Natsai are so different. Natsai seems way more like, oh, I hope you're having a good time.
Mr. Moon!
Yeah, hold on.
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a
Yeah.
bit worse for wear.
He really does.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you
Hi.
met our new 5th year?
What's up?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Hello and welcome to the
Demi
stream.
guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying.
Yes,
I shall be at the castle where it's safe.
where it's safe.
Good luck to both of you.
Okay. Thank you.
A demi-guise?
Yeah.
I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it.
Yeah.
I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Will we?
Mr. Moon is quite the character.
Yes,
My
he
sister
is.
Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Yeah.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Yes, she will be. And then this right here. Oh, just look at this. Even now, I've seen this area so many times
Honestly,
and I still love it.
if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade.
True, Lala.
We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Very true. When I first saw this, I don't know why, I got like, how do I put it?
So how would you like
let
to do
the scene
this?
pass and I'll
Weasley
explain.
told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yep.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Yeah,
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand.
this is true.
And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village.
Yeah.
I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Okay. I will do just that. Okay, so basically this is just letting you know all the areas you need to hit are right there. And then if you press X and O, you can like have like a marker to know where to go. Bye, Sebastian. Okay. When I initially saw this, I thought they would come with us wherever we go and there'd be extra dialogue, but they didn't do that. Now, in this area, just so you guys know, I'm only going to the spots I need to go to, and I'm not going to be adventuring any further because we need to come back to this
An
particular area.
inquiring mind.
Well, an inquiring mind. Hello, Mr. Brown.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
And this is one of my favorite stories.
Matilda's student.
Yes.
I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown.
Hey.
I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
No, I haven't.
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough.
This is true.
It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
I love
And
this.
I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I
Really?
shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Again, this
Let's
is one
look
of
at
my
what we
favorite
have,
stories.
shall we?
Because when we get to the room of requirements section, I'm
If you're
definitely coming back
interested,
over here.
Feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Oh, I will once I have the money to do it. And then when we
Revelio.
get to the room of requirement, we are definitely going to go treasure hunting. And this is just talking about the enchanted staircase. Basically, the enchanted staircase at Tomes and Scrolls reveals itself when a particular book is removed. The proprietor here, Mr. Thomas Brown, sells a variety of written products, including spellcrafts and handy for conjuration. Thank you for letting me know about your business. So when you come over here, I discovered this randomly. I didn't even do the field guide page. I just randomly discovered this book. And yeah, I just love everything about this place. Like, look at this. The fact that they did the animated portraits, I just, again, it just makes you wish, more. It makes you want more. Like, you want to experience more. You want to be able to do a little bit more. I have not beat this game yet. I'm doing an actual Let's Play with my wife, who unfortunately is not with me. She had to work. So that's why she's not here today. And the reason why I end up doing this stream a little early, guys, is because I have something to do later today. So I said I'm going to stream an hour early versus like when I did it last time when I streamed at 9 to 11. This stream is going to end at 10 and all that good stuff. So next is Ollivander's wand shop, which is over here. Now, in here, I'm going to take all the treasures when I go into my designated locations. And this is basically talking about Ollivander's wand shop, a variety of wands of all manners of flexibility, blah, 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 yakety schmackety. In my actual Let's Play, I read everything. This is just more or less for fun to connect with you guys. Because, you know, and to celebrate and to say thank you for helping the channel grow. So, yeah, we will take these elf-made ivory gloves. Why not? Let's ring the bell. Because we're like, you know, ring my bell, like the song. I love this.
I'll be right with.
Here.
Ah, it's you.
Yes, it is.
Just a moment, please.
Cool beans. And the fact that he puts his wand behind his ear is a callback to Luna
Hello, sir.
Lovegood. If
I'm
you
looking
read the book.
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you.
And this is such a callback to Harry Potter. Because if you've read the books,
yes.
The way the movie does it, they brush over it kind of quickly.
10.5 inches? You might do.
This is more like in the book.
Here, give this one a try.
It's like he would tell Harry what kind of wand it was. Then,
Well,
of
go
course,
ahead,
something weird would
swish.
happen like we're about to see. You know, wand doesn't work properly.
Oh, odd. Once more, come on. Really swish it.
Swish it.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
No, and you picked it.
We'll
Hello,
find you something,
everyone.
not to
Welcome to
worry.
the stream.
No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Okay. This wand handle I really like, but I don't know if we actually get it. Or maybe we do.
Oh, goodness.
Ugh, could you imagine cleaning up
Looks
that
like
whole
it's
shop?
back to the shelf for you.
Yes, it is.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
Even though his suit is like tattered and it looks a little run down, I still like it.
Yes.
You know, I like that
you
detail.
might be the one.
Like, he matches his
Here.
shop.
Take it.
Now, just so you guys know, my wand, in my actual Let's Play that I'm doing, I have an alderwood wand with a dragon heartstring core, and it's 13.5 inches. And I forgot which design I actually chose. I think my wife liked this look. I think it was this one that she liked. What I'm gonna do the braided wand. There's one of them that's actually like black. No, this one because I like the green inside the wood. So I'm gonna use this one. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I see people jumping on. So hello, it's so nice that you're here. Welcome to the Micah Let's Play channel. I'm Micah because who else would I be? As you can see, like I said, it's an alder wand. It's surprisingly swishy, and it's 13.5 inches because we are size queens. I'm just kidding. No. Anywho, so like I said, in my original wand, it's a dragon heartstring core, but because my character is fabulous, we're gonna go with the unicorn.
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner.
Right? Yes. What is good, my dude Uzaban? Oh, for those of you who don't know, Uzaban is also a fellow YouTuber and a very, very, very good friend of mine. So please go check him out. He's currently playing Resident Evil 4 right now, and I'm loving it. All I gotta say is run, Leone, and I was done. I was on the floor. Also, yo, Uzi, guess what, my dude? Oh yes, it's going down. I'm currently recording episodes right now. When y'all see my costume, just know that we have really re-entered the world of survival horror, so good luck. Okay, so we're gonna pick the unicorn hair core.
How
because like I said, thank you. And we're gonna go ahead and confirm this purchase, although it's free.
What do you think?
Yes. And as I said once, I shall say it again. I have the power!
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
It really is. Look at that smile. You look so happy.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Love it. And again, I just like his shop. It's so like cute and cozy. I wish you could explore it more, but you really can't. And again, Boo Boo, you know magic. Can you Accio dust this shit? Because girl, no. Anywho's, let's go back on our magical adventure into Hogsmeade. What'd you say? You know what? Thank you. You know what? all I gotta say is that I started this channel and now it's at 13K and I'm like, where the hell y'all come from? But I'm happy you're here, so stick around. Thank you so much, Uzi. I appreciate you, my dude. Yes, again, Uzaban is like, I'm telling you.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
He's a real MVP. How about that? Hi, Jay. Jay Pippin. So, hello, Mr. Pippins. How is you?
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang.
What's wrong with Miss
she
Lawang?
deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
Because I'm new.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything.
I love this
But for
interaction.
now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Yes.
What can I do for you today?
Give me this and give me that.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
I am, and there's a field guide page. So
Revelio.
Thank you. So, welcome to J. Pippin's Potion. J. Pippin's Potion, established in 1753, is, as I said before, I do all the reading in my actual Let's Play, so go there. I'll read some stuff, but I'm not going to read everything because it's a lot of stuff to read. And thank you. I will take this bowler cap because why not? Okay, so now that we've gotten this, now we just need to visit the Magic Mead. And now West Hogsmeade is available. Oh, look.
Revelio.
There is a field guide page, and get over here. That's what Scorpion teaches us. Okay. So, just so you know, guys, there's so much more to explore. As you can see, there's a lot to look at. And if this is your first time experiencing Hogwarts Legacy, this game is so much fun. If you are a huge... Hi! I was talking to my viewers, you rude bastard, Mr. Teasdale. If you've never played this game before, and if you're not a huge Harry Potter fan, some stuff might go over your head because it'll be like, what does this even mean? But for those of us who have read every single book, seen all the movies, done all the background lore on what's formerly known as Pottermore, known as Wizarding World now, it's just like a dream come true.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
She did.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then?
Yeah.
Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Now, for those of you who don't know...
Let me guess. You're after something fresh?
Yeah, that's why I'm here, bro. Dittany seeds are perfect for when you're brewing
Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
That's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Yes, let's go find our new boyfriend, Jesus. Okay, God, Cannabis talks too much, Mr. Teasdale talks too much, and I'm just trying to explain stuff to you all. The Magic Mead cart. So basically, Mr. T-Dales is the sole proprietor, and he likes to stay outside so he can have a good chat with his people. And once again, I have the power because I leveled up. Now, where are you? Field guide page. So let's do this. So when it comes back around, we can go just like that. And if you're wondering why it says like 5 of 8 challenges, basically there are field guide pages you're supposed to collect while you're running around, and each time you collect enough field guide pages, you unlock certain things in the game. For example, there's one here, so just like that. And now all I need is 2 more field guide pages, and this challenge will be complete. But anywho, back to going to find Sebastian. And look, I just love this right here. This cat right here is Pepper, because why not? Pepper is awesome. You know it. You love them. I do. Okay. Yes, meow to you too. Oh, and for anyone who has not played this, look, this is Zonko's joke shop. We will go in here, and look, there's Butterbeer because this is the Three Broomsticks. But again, I want to stay on task with this because we will come back to this area, and we will pick it clean. Because I plan to get Alohomora, and when I do, just look at this. Just look at this. So beautiful. I cannot wait till when the seasons change. Hey, Sebi.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did.
He did.
So I suppose the world is our oyster now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else we can get up to.
I don't know. I don't. Based on these sounds, I'm concerned. I love this scene here. And it's like, why would you attack a troll? I understand you're trying to help, but you're like a new student.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Yeah, that's right. Tell him, officer. Alrighty. And Troll 2. And now, what did we do? We dodge out of the way, honey. I love this scene here. Let's do it. And basically, there we go. He's just trying to stay out of his way as much as possible.
We'll wear him down eventually.
And now he's just gonna be swinging at you. Watch out, Tab! There we go.
What was that?
Yeah, I really enjoyed this fight scene because I think it's so much fun. Yikes! Because if you're not careful, if you see that red, that means he'll ram into you, and yeah, it can go bad fast. And so, here we go. Nice. Yeah. No trolls. No cheating. Actually, it's just a fight. Dad, what did I tell you? I told you to watch out. Oh, I thought he was gonna hit me, but But whenever you see the red around it, that just means he'll break through your shield and he'll mess you up, and nobody like that. Yay! And the combat in this game is so much fun. I'm telling you that. And now, by the power of Hogwarts, I will destroy and vanquish. Just like that. Yeah, this fight scene, when I first did it, was like, what the fuck is happening?
Goodness! A second troll?
Yes.
Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so.
I had help.
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement.
It is.
Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
You're welcome, officer. Bye. Okay, Seb, let's get to work.
Reparo.
You know, we have to do all the work. We have to save the day and then fix everything.
A moment, if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Oh, well, you go do that and leave me to do all the work. Fine. You know, just like every protagonist, I have to do everything. Here's how you start that. You know, I just want a little help. Oh.
Accio.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to get that field guide page, but we'll get it later.
Reparo.
For now, let's just fix everything. But as I was saying before, when I first saw this fight, I was like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing ever. I was like, so blown away. And I still like it. I still think it's so much fun. And we only had Accio, Levioso, Reparo, and Lumos to fight this thing, and our ancient magic force. And I was kind of like, this is what we got to do with a boss fight? I'm like, okay. But the combat gets more fun as you learn more spells. Let's just activate Ignitia really quickly. Let's fix this. How do I put this? I'm trying to think of the right way to explain this. Yeah, like as I said, the more spells you learn, the more fun the combos get, and you can really extend your combos, especially when you start to unlock the different spell diamonds. In my actual playthrough, I do have episodes I'm still editing, so that's why there's no new content right now, because I'm also doing RE4 remake. I'm still doing Callisto and some other stuff, so that's why. This is basically talking about Augustus of Woodcroft. Basically, not Augustus, sorry. This guy was basically the founder of Hogsmeade. So yeah. Anywho, let's just fix this last thing, and then let's go see what Sebastian's doing with the shotgun. But yeah, I really love the combat in this game. It gets more and more fun, and I cannot wait to show you guys everything. So let's do this. And this is Gladrag's wizard wear. Basically, it was founded in 1750, and we're in the late 1800s, so they've been around for a while. Let's go in.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Well, thank you, Mr. Hill.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardwear, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Now, the purpose of Gladrags is so you can have stronger gear. Now, all the stuff I picked up, I can sell and turn it into money. For example, like these gloves are stronger. So basically, I learned from one of my good fellow viewers, my brain is escaping me. He had been telling me, oh, you know, don't throw this away, don't destroy these items, because some items are really good and you need to keep them. So you can use them to help you be more defensible. Your offense and defense goes up. And I totally, now that I better understand how the clothing work in this game, I am very grateful for his help. Gamer Knight is his name. Oh my glob, my mind is bad. My memory is bad today. Okay, so we're just gonna wear this because it's gonna give us more offense, and then it goes to this scene right here. Come on.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you?
Yes, we have.
Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The Three Broomsticks is just this way.
Yes, it is.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Well, thanks for the heads up. So now we go to one of my favorite cutscenes.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, we might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Again, I just really love this. And then this scene right here, I thought was so cool. The mysterious top hat man.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
That part.
Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
A lot.
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Rookwood, you look at the wrong.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
He's putting it together.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
Okie dokie. This right here, I remember when I first saw this, I was like, oh my
It's a treat
God.
to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
I love Serena. She's awesome. And so is Locket. Yes, hello, how are you, Mr. Godwin? Sebastian looks confused and nervous.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
Well, thank you for free Butterbeer.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Well,
Is that
we
right?
get that.
Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
No, it hasn't.
Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
That was so perfect, how she said, how timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Again, badass. Love it.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
Okay, bye.
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Watch me. I love this. It's so funny.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy.
I did.
Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
See ya, Ozaban. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
A lot.
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
It's true.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
We will head back to the castle. So let's talk to Sebastian outside of the Three Broomsticks. You know, we'll be a gentleman. We'll open the doors for him because, you know, we don't want to be rude. Okay, Seb, talk to me.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Yeah, well. Okay, so now we got to go back to the castle. I mean, when I first did this, I was so confused. All the prompts are right on the screen, but I was confused on what I was supposed to do. So, let's get back to Ravenclaw. Common room. We'll wake up the next day. We'll be refreshed. We'll be renewed. And then there'll be new stuff to do. What I do want to say is about Serona. I really love the fact that they included her in this game. Despite all the controversy around it, I was really happy to see that they went ahead and did something that was totally in real world canon, real trans women. The first trans woman died on like the operating table, and the fact that they included her despite the drama, good for you, Warner Bros. Oh, I have mail. It's Professor Fig. And look, if you just press this little button...
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Yes. So now we gotta go see Figgy. Once again, because I'm super vain, I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror and say, yes, I'm gonna change my clothes because vanity is a sin. But anywho, all jokes aside, like I said, when I first learned how this all worked, I was like, oh, this makes me not so spongy. Hey, Gamer Night, how are you? Good morning. Oh, nice. Okay, well, I'll see you when you come back. I'll be here until 10. Oh my god, yes, and I am having fun. So what I'm going to do really quickly is that I'm going to equip these items. Don't worry, there is a way to not look so ridiculous. You know, when you when you put all this stuff on, it's like, wait, what the hell? So yes. So now, as you can see on the screen, well, you can't really see because I'm in the way, but the health goes up, offense and defense goes up. So what I'm going to do is simply make it invisible, just like that. Like that, because in the words of, I forget that woman's name, but that's my business. How about that? Okay, so as you can see, we have a new outfit. We have a nice new fresh set of robes. We're a lot more defensible than we were before. And as you can see, we have stuff we've accomplished, we've unlocked. I'll do that off camera so you guys don't have to sit there and watch me go through all this stuff like that. Just for people who have never seen this before, if you're not currently watching my current Let's Play that's happening right now, that's what all this stands for. Like, you can just collect all these things. That's basically it. And story-wise, we need to go see Professor Fig about the secret locket and finally get our opportunity to go to the restricted section at the library and learn some more magic, which is always so much fun. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you are, please be sure, I'm not going in there. Be sure to like this, like this, and all that good stuff. And for those of you who have never walked in the common room, yes, this is the Ravenclaw common room. It is absolutely beautiful. In my opinion, this is the best looking common room. It is just, like, look at that. That is just exquisite architecture. So much fun. I've already met my companions in this area. And the sad part is you don't get to interact with them anymore. Like, not in here. I kind of wish this was like Dragon Age, where you could talk to your companions no matter what. You know, but you don't get that opportunity. So now let's go see Professor Fig. This is just another fellow Ravenclaw student. And same thing for you. And just look at this. Look at that. That is so beautiful. So good. Okay. And now we get to walk out of here and all that. Now, before we actually leave...
Revelio.
Field guide page. This is the Ravenclaw Door Knocker. So to grant entry into the Ravenclaw common room, one must simply solve a riddle. And I really like it because our character automatically does it on their own. They'll solve the riddle. But it's really cool because in the books, when Professor McGonagall and Harry go into the Ravenclaw Tower, it's Professor McGonagall that actually answers the riddle. And I like how they made Professor Weasley like, I won't be much help here because, you know, this has always confounded me. And I really like that attention to detail. And these doors right here, we will answer them because I do know the answer to this. But I'm going to pretend like the character doesn't understand what the fuck arithmancy is. You know, just saying. Hey, what is up, Callista? It's so good to see you. Oh, yes. I know, right? He does look fancy. Oh, I see. Yes, we do have the chance of a longer episode. Now, just so you guys know, Gamer Night is someone who has been saying to me, oh, Micah, do more than one episode, and, per day, because what I was doing at first, just so you guys know, I would do Hogwarts Legacy in the morning, and then I would rotate, like have a carousel effect with the other games I'm playing, like Village, Callista Protocol, and Beacon Pines, which I'm completed with. I still need to upload some other episodes. I do have RE4, the remake. Wait till you see my costume and what I'm going to be wearing. I'm so excited. New episodes are coming. I'm going to do some community posts very soon, so stay tuned for all that. So yes, now we have longer episodes that are up on the channel so you can enjoy to your heart's content, my friend. No worries, I completely understand. Okay, so now, like I said before, we need to go find Professor Fig. I'm going in the wrong direction because I'm talking. Like I said, we'll answer the arithmancy doors. And for those of you who don't understand what the arithmancy is, it's basically like what is the word I'm looking for? It's like Roman numerals but with magical animals. I hope that makes sense. And I'll break it down when we actually go to it. We're right now in Ravenclaw Tower, and we're once again in, as they say, King's Cross Station. For those of you across the pond, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is the main area, and I love this right here, this mural. Like, look at that. You see the villagers in the background afraid, and this mural moves. You see the dragon's tail. And basically it says there in Latin, which I'm not going to read because I'm going to butcher it, is never tickle a sleeping dragon. So if you don't want to die, don't tickle a dragon. It's just that simple, kids. Okay, now let's go find good old Figgy Boy. You know what I should have did? Because Fig is actually in the other building. We're going to run this way. Excuse me, student, move. Like these children, they just get in the way. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. Okay, so now we're gonna run past these beautiful dirigible plums, which hang upside down, and they actually have a rather unique effect on people who eat them, which is actually a good thing. Okay, now running to Professor Fig's office, and in case you guys didn't know, these busts follow you. That is creepy. And that cat is named Corridor, because that's what they're doing. They're sitting in a corridor. Okay, so, oh, and just so you know, Callista, I'm not sure if you know this, but you can actually pet the cat. I'll do it later in the episode, though. And then this is the restrooms. Oh, wait. No, I have not. So, I look forward to that, Gamer Night. Muchas gracias. Okay, now that we're here in Fig's classroom, this is the classroom of magical theory. Yes, it is gorgeous. And when we hit Revelio, something glows. And whenever you hear the ding, that just means something is here. And look at that. We got a wand handle. And if you look right up here, where I just smacked, this is actually a part of something very important to the game later. I really like it. I thought it was so cool. And just look at this. Again, the attention to detail in this game is so beautiful. And that is also something important for later as well. And that just looks really creepy, you know, because it's creepy. And oh my glob, there's a note on the desk. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm just saying, Callista. I'm just saying these children be in the way. Professor Fig, as if my schedule isn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with, basically bringing a new child to school. Because it's fun. But anywho, a rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a 5th year, if you can believe. Well, believe it, because literally I'm standing right there. Professor Weasley has insisted that they will need to be escorted with a mentor to help them acclimatize, hopefully I'm saying that word correctly, before term begins. I have assigned this task to you. Basically, Professor Nigelius Black is the worst headmaster in the history of Hogwarts. He's the most disliked teacher that they've ever had, and it's because he really is a Mondo B word. But anywho, now we know why Professor Fig was assigned to get us, and just look at this. Look at that. That is just so cool. I know I'm going to continue with the actual game, but it's so rare that we get to go inside Hogwarts and look at everything. So beautiful. Okay, now let's go see our new best friend, Professor Fig. Hi, Fig.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
Yep. The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
And again, remember at the beginning when we looked inside that pensive, they want what we collected. Now, most people didn't realize that thing was actually something important. It was actually a locket. So we're going to continue with this combo.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
And speaking of Ranrock and Rookwood, they want the locket?
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Cool beans. Now, what I was noticing here is the demiguise. Now, I know this demiguise is important to an actual mission that we will get to much later in the game. And also, now that Perfig is gone, we just stole a Wiggenwell because it's fun. And if you notice,
I can do this now. Best to come back.
You can't do this now. So it's because you have to go talk to Professor Hecat, oh, hello, Ominous. How are you? What you looking at? What you looking at? and I'm not being funny, this character actually is visually impaired, and I actually appreciate his inclusion into the game. I thought it was super cool when I first discovered what he does, and it's very interesting to see how he navigates throughout the castle. Love it. Okay, now let's get to Professor Hackett because it's fun, and just look at this. Look at this. A Cerberus. You know what the funny thing is? I hope in a future game we run into one of those. So good. Okay, Professor Hackett, I need you to teach me stuff. I know when I first saw this, I thought he was walking to her classroom, you know, but he actually goes that way. Professor Hackett is this way. So let us go this way. And if you hear the screaming, that's because,
Revelio.
Oh wait, I got this already.
I cannot do this for all eternity.
Technically you can, buddy. So, yeah. Again, word to the wise, don't cheat on your lover. Otherwise, they will chase you with an axe. Yes.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Me too. You know, I agree, Callista. The shade of green that they picked for the character, and to go with that hair, the blonde hair,
Revelio.
I really like it. Oh, that I picked. So sorry. Yes, the shade of green that I picked for my character's hair. Thank you. I appreciate that. I thought you were talking about ominous because reasons. But yes, thank you so much. I'm glad that it goes. Yeah, and you know what? You actually can dye the hair, but you can't do the tips of the hair though. I wish we could do that where you can have multiple hair colors, but no, none of that. And this is talking about the Hebridean black skeleton. In the last episode, Professor Hackett was telling you about it. She was like, how did an older woman, you know, close the largest ring in Eastern Wales? It's because of knowledge. And knowledge is the potential to power. Now let's talk to our friend to get some of that power.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Yes.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments.
Yes.
As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite.
It is.
But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
We will work on Incendio.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Yes. Now, just so you guys know, we have to do cross wands again. So...
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Exactly. So, Callista, the cool thing is I would love to see your hair now that I know you dyed the tips a shade of green. I would love to see it, and I think it's so cute. And now, for those of you who have never met Callista Plays before, Callista is another fabulous YouTuber, someone who I have a lot of respect for, absolutely adore her.
Lumos.
Yes, and you want to know where that is? I'll show you. We're going to go back to Professor Fig's office. But like I said, if you're someone who is a massive, you know, RPG player who loves someone who really gets into the psyche of a character, this young lady is the place you want to go. I absolutely adore her channel. And yes, I cannot wait to see, because Callista always dyes her hair fun and beautiful colors, and they always look so lovely on her. Callista is a lovely woman. She, you know, she's easy on the eyes, as the children say. Again, child. Again, they just no respect for common courtesy or decency as I run into them, but still, we're not talking about that. And look what happened! Boy, if you don't... I'm trying to collect field guide pages. Yay! Now off to go fight people in Cross One. And you know what? I agree with you, Callista. Sometimes games don't always give you a lot of... I mean, in this game, they give you a lot of fun hair options, which I really appreciate. But it would be fun to do more, you know, like augmented hairstyles and colors. I think it would be so much fun. Hopefully in the future Dragon Age game for Dragon Age 4, that they might let you do some stuff like that. And also, have you, oh, and you're quite welcome, my dear. Have you seen, like, the news on Dragon Age 4? For those of you who are not Dragon Age fans, it's a really fun RPG game. It's really cool. I cannot wait to get it and get more news on it because I'm really excited about it. Dragon Age is one of my favorite game franchises outside of Resident Evil and, you know, Hogwarts Legacy. But anywho.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
I'm here.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hi, Lucan. So we're going to use the training dummy like last time.
Hello, Lucan.
Oh,
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
Yes.
Ready to have a try now?
Yes.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands.
And hello
if you
to
need to
everyone
stop
who joined.
practicing
Thank
before
you, so
you
much for
finish all
joining
of
me.
them, let me know.
Okay. I literally, like, this is my second time streaming, and I can't believe the number of people that we have on here. We have 23 people, which is really cool. So, yes, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. So, success.
That's it.
So now we got to do this again. So, Leviosa. And we're now ready for the more challenging combination. So, Leviosa. Get down! I'm just kidding. Yay.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel.
Oh my god.
You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Yes, I am. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to do cross wands, but instead of doing it with a partner, I'm going to do it by myself because I'm an ancient magic wielding badass. So... No, wait, this is the second
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Yes, I'm ready for another round.
Let's
and
do
that's
it.
So cool.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, I'm going to pick my boyfriend, Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Cool beans, let's do this.
Ready
Now,
to get thrashed?
the arrogance.
Apologies in advance.
Be quiet, Discount Weasley. No, I did not know the game took place 10 years. For those of you, if you haven't read Callista's her comment, is that she's saying that Inquisition is that the new game Dreadwolf takes 10 years. It's 10 years after Inquisition. So I'm wondering, did the cartoon show happen in between that time period, or is it after that time period? Because I'm a little confused on the lore. If you guys have not seen the Netflix animated series of Dragon Age, which is so good, go check it out. Calista, we need to talk about Dragon Age because I really want to. I really do want to learn more about. It's because I'm talking. But I do want to learn more about the history and which is which. Oh, crap. Once I'm free.
Stupid one.
Okay, there we go. And for you. There we go. But no, I'm really excited about this new Dragon Age game. It seems so cool.
Stupid one.
Yes. And I just can't wait to play the game and experience the story because I loved the Inquisition story. I thought it was so good. Again, I'm talking while trying to fight, which isn't too hard to do. The combat system is not super hard, but it is challenging if you're not paying attention. Did you just try to hit me with fire?
Stupid one.
Oh my glob, girl, stop it. Like, what are you doing? Okay. So, now that I am getting the upper hand in the fight, as the kids say. Yes, mind the wand. There we go. Now we're doing okay. Now I'm doing a little better. Stop it, Discount Weasley. Oh my glob, that Discount, even though his name is Hector Jenkins, but Discount Weasley was trying to get me. Oh my glob.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round,
yes,
they'll really have it in for you.
It's the perfect name.
You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Yes. Alrighty.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Cool beans. Thanks for helping me, Seb. You're
Assignment's
awesome.
all finished.
Let's talk to Discount Weasley.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
I could have, but you said apologies in advance, so
perhaps I should stick to potions.
Perhaps you should, fellow Ravenclaw. And this one.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
You're welcome. Now you can focus on school. Okay, excuse me, children. Natsai, Seb, wait for me. I'm just kidding, no. Okay, I gotta go see Professor Hackett. Bye, friends. And again, I really wish just, you know, again, I have not beaten this game. Maybe there's options for it later. But I would really like to get the opportunity to kind of like converse with our companions or our classmates more. Although I'm not really mad like how they did it, but it just would have been a nice touch. It's just my opinion. Alrighty up. Now we're gonna go see Professor Hackett. We're gonna learn Incendio. We're gonna set things ablaze. Just like I burned Discount Weasley's name, I'm actually gonna set this school on fire. Oh, and just a fun fact, guys. You see how her robe is flowy like mine? That means she's an NPC we're going to interact with later. Because when the robes are closer to their bodies like theirs, that means they're not important NPCs, if that makes sense.
I need to catch up on my letter writing.
Hey, Sora, how are you? It's so good to see you. I'm going to read your comment in
I
just
trust
a second.
Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Oh my god, well thank you for just dropping in to say hello. I appreciate you. Also guys, another really good friend of mine, SoraFang44, is also a fellow YouTuber. If you love The Sims, and love fun story-based games, all that fun stuff, do check out his channel. Lovely young person. I had the pleasure of getting to know them.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor
and
Hackett.
got to become really
Glad
good
to
friends.
hear it.
So yes.
Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Yes.
Should be, Professor.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant.
It really
Your
is.
spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
We will. So we don't set ourselves on
Concentrate
fire.
and keep your wand steady.
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing it, Mom. I'm just kidding, no. I like the fact that they make you do the little symbol as you cast the, or learn the spell. I thought that was really cool. And now that we know Incendio, we now can add it to our spell diamond, which will go right here.
I've set up a few targets for you.
And so, because we can, and we will...
Incendio!
Getting it.
There we go.
Keep at it.
And it's so funny, because the more you do it, she talks to you.
Levioso! Incendio!
And it falls down, go boom. So yes, now I know Incendio, and now we need to go back to Professor Fig, and we run down the stairs, and we hear...
Kind soul, help me.
Might some kind soul help you. Who are you, Zenobia Nook?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am?
No.
Zenobia Nook. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
There's an actual good reason why they don't like her. But because I'm going to be the kind of character that's slightly mean,
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports.
Really?
Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind.
I
wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is.
Cool beans.
I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
To be honest, when I did my actual playthrough, I said, sounds awful, but to be nice and kind of mean, you'll see what I do later.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel.
They can
Just
be.
because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Yeah.
Imelda is one of the worst losers.
We know who
Everett
she
and
is.
Astoria are terrible as well.
This is true.
And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds like an overreaction. I would have done the same thing. So technically, I'm going to say this.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Oh, very well. Now, you can ask her additional questions, so you could say this.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
And again, there's a good reason. And then this is how you know she's not as sweet as she appears when you ask this question.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Now, again, to you it may seem like, well, that's a normal response. Like, of course, if I could do it myself, I would have done them. But listen to how she's saying it. She said, well, if I knew how to do that, I wouldn't bother you. And I'm sorry for inconveniencing you. Her response would have been different. But if you pay close attention to what she's saying, she technically brought this on herself. But because she's too young to realize what she's doing, it's kind of sad that we can't say, hey,
I'll see
honey,
what I can do.
Change your verbiage and
appreciate the
people be
help.
nicer.
If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Yeah, you will be playing by yourself in no time. And then also this right here. Oh, don't worry. I'm coming for you. And look how it looks at you. Like when you move, it follows you. Don't worry. I'll be back for you. And when you go like that, when you go away, it can't see you anymore. But don't worry. We're going to learn a spell for this. And I cannot wait to learn it. And when we do, we're going to go treasure hunting. Yes, we are. All over Hogsmeade and Hogwarts. Okay. So, Professor Fig, we're coming to find you and tell you that we've learned Incendio. Like this.
Incendio.
I don't know why that's one of my favorite spells. Oh my goodness. I hope we learn more spells, or maybe they add some in the DLC. If they don't add it in DLC, maybe in the sequel, because this game sold so well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna add it in the sequel. Oh, we gotta wait. Oh, so now we gotta wait on Fee. I'm just kidding.
Ah, there you are.
Yes, there I am, and there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
Yes.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is a Mondo douchebag. And if you recognize his voice, that's Simon Pegg.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Well, what I will say to you, Callista, is that even though that might be the case, you blossomed into a lovely woman. So, good for you,
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section.
He sure did.
Perhaps he'll have an idea.
This is true. Now, before we go see Seb, because we have to go see him at night, because the game automatically forces it from day to night when you meet him, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to pick up some side quests. So what we're going to do really quickly, we're going to go over here. We're going to go to Gobs of Gobstones. And yeah, look at this. Now we're going to find Zenobia's Gobstones. Oh, one other thing I want to do before that is that I want to go talk to Professor Ronan really quickly. So we have to go back upstairs. And yes. Hi, Natsai. How are you, my dear? Lovely lady. Love her. Ah, here's the man we want to talk to. Oh, Professor. Oh, wait. Sorry. Professor!
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I want to ask you questions about your life at Hogwarts because I want to know all your business.
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion. An eager, positive and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do?
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
Now, I see how it says, how unfortunate, but I do like this answer here. Perhaps it made you who you are. So
perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today. Huh?
I like how he says that because just outside his classroom, we're about to have a little bit of fun, as they say. Now, Callista, I like what you said, and I respect that.
Perhaps you can help me.
You can, but hold on, Mr. Plumley. I'm trying to talk to my peoples. Again, Callista, I agree with what you're saying, and I appreciate it, and mad respect to you. But, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes, when we learn and become more self-aware, we can become better from it. And again, snaps to you. Now, let's talk.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise.
Will we?
Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think.
Will we?
Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
I do. Sounds intriguing. Also, hello to everyone who's joining the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having fun listening to me randomly talk because it's fun.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
That part. Okay. Any ideas where to start, friend?
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Hecat's classroom?
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
He's so cute. I love Arthur. So this is the map. So in case you're a little confused, remember that rhinoceros skeleton in the Defense Against the Dark Arts building, or Dada building? That's what this is. This is the picture of the Green Man photo. This is the fountain, and this is a photo that we need to do Accio. But we'll get to that later. First, let's get back to Zenobia's quest real quick. Gobs of Gobstones. And I'm going to see how fast I can do this side quest really quickly before I have to go scurrying off to go run, to go do some other things I have planned for today. So, again, this is the Green Man photo that we're looking at. That's the thing we saw. You know, he has something coming out of his mouth because it's fun. And now we're going to continue running down. But we're not going to run past that just yet because I don't want to trigger that just yet. I want to continue going downstairs where it's telling us to go. And yes, I think we're finally downstairs. Did I get this already? Yes, I did. I got that already. And as you can see, there are goodies in there. And I need to learn Alohomora, which I don't know yet. Hello, fellow Hogwarts student. And actually, there's someone over there too, but we'll get to him later. Move doors.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
And
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
This is so true. Okay, so now we're gonna go looking for Zenobia's gobstones. I actually do know where all of them are, but I like to pretend like my character is like hunting around, looking and trying to find, and we pick up another side quest. This is the Central Hall Fountain. This ornate fountain depicts magical creatures, basically from the magical world, as you can read on screen. And when you do this button right here, use, you see the mermaids, you see I think those are trolls, and you see a unicorn being attacked by a werewolf. And I wonder, will we encounter werewolves later? We shall find out. We shall find out. Hey, Ozabon, welcome back.
I shall get in trouble for this.
Well, thank you for coming back. Yes, 30 minutes before I have to jump off. So, what are you talking about, Cressida? Talk to me.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right.
Really?
I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Took flight. That sounds amazing. Seems like a lot of to carry around. So let's go with this answer.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library.
This is true.
Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
What I want to know is, why did Amit tell on you? I want to know the gossip.
Why did Amit tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Yes, he does. Fine, I'll help you.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Really? Very well. But back to my help for Zenobia. Now, the next place I need to go is actually up here. And then also, just listen to this. That is just beautiful. I love it so much. Okay. I actually stood there one day and like listened to the entire song. It's really good. The music in this game is next level. Right. Right when bags fly off like that. I love it. And you know what? But sometimes it happens. Now, I'm going to use my magical compass because this actually tells you where you need to go. But sometimes you can't always rely on your magical compass to tell you where to go. So you just have to look at the map.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
This is so true. And now we're at the classroom of divination, and look what's there.
Accio.
Second gobstone. Okay, so now we're gonna run into here because technically this is where the third gobstone is. So we're running and running and running. Oh, look! Hello. Thank you. I appreciate you coming to me without much effort. Okay, now, this is the arithmancy door. One of my viewers was very kind to tell me his name is Josh. His name is Josh. He told me about the arithmancy door. Now, like I said before, arithmancy is basically like Roman numerals, but dealing with magical beasts. So if you come over here and search this little chest, now you know how to do the math on the door. Because when I originally saw this, I was doing 1 through 10, but the demiguise is the thing at the top, is a 0, so it's 1 through 9. And again, Josh and Gamer Knight, thank you for helping me, because oh my glob, I was so confused. So if we do the math really quickly, see, now if you see that right here, the Hydra, which is, we're going to focus on right here, that's 3, and the Grapcorn is 2. So the number we need, because that creates 5, we need 4, which is the little whooper bird. So, boom. And just so you know, the question mark, the single question mark is always a 1. The double question mark, not 1. The single question mark is always even numbers. Double question mark is odd numbers. And so, for the second one here, if we have 1 and to make it 4, we need 3. And 3, again, is the Hydra. So, roll 3. And, wait, what? Oh, because I accidentally rolled this again. I was like, wait, what? I'm so confused. I can do math. Here we go. And the door magically opens. Now, when we go inside here, we pick up all the goodies in here. These are things we can use for the room of requirement and...
Revelio.
Hey. Field guide page. Arithmetic classroom. And sadly, I don't think we actually do this class, but it would have been fun to do it anyway. Okay, so now we come over here and we reveal its secrets. And once again, we have to do math. And the number, I believe, for this to create 15, because the weird arm thing is 5, the lizard is 6, we know that's 11. So to get 15, we need 4. So again, we need the whooping bird, because it's fun. And then here, we have 13, and remember, the demiguise is 0. So in order to get 13 to 18, we need 5, which is over here. And this weird thing is 5. I don't know what you actually call it. And yet again, math. The math is mathing, as my lovely wife said. And we find more stuff. We get more stuff for the room of requirement. I really like this room. Like, again, I really wish we could have gone to this class. I don't know why. I suck at math, but I just wanted it. Okay, so now 17. So we have 6 and 9, and guess what we're going to add? We're going to add another even number, which is, I believe, it's not 2. I think it's 4 again. 4 or 6. I want to say 6, if my memory serves me correctly. Because I think this adds up, yes, to 11, so we need 6, and that becomes 17. The bottom one is 9. It's 7, because this kraken or octopus thing right there is 7. So if we add a 0, but we need one other number, it's 1, which is the unicorn, and again, look at that, like hair color magic. Well, This is so true. I admit that as well. I agree with you, Uzuban. I agree with you. Okay, so now that we're done here, because the 1800s was a very interesting timepiece. A very interesting period of time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Really? A high place? Oh my glob, look! There is one of her gobstones. But still, I'm gonna pretend that I didn't. Yay! Now we gotta find the last remaining 3 gobstones, which are actually nearby. Excuse me, fellow student. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed that math lesson. I know you guys are like, we came here to play a video game, not do math. I know you didn't, but it's just fun to be a teacher sometimes. Which I am not, and I should never be a teacher, because oh my god, could you imagine the future of the world if I was a teacher? Excuse me, fellow Ravenclaw person. Okay, so here we go.
Lumos.
Look at what we discovered, and we've been there before. We're going to turn off this light, because I don't believe in running up my light bill. Even though it's magic. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to answer this door, right? But look at what's here. It's a moth. And like a flame burned by the fire, that's the way moths go. I'm just kidding, no. We're going to put this back on the mirror so not mirror. I keep calling it the mirror, but it's not a mirror. It's a picture. And we're going to get the field guide page like that. And all you got to do is turn off the light and the moth will jump off. And you collect the page. Because I remember seeing people would do the basic cast like that to get the moth off the wand. And I don't know how I naturally just figured out just turn it off and it just happened. Because there's no real instruction on telling you how to solve that little riddle. Okay, once again, let's do the math. This is 4 and the bottom one is 5. So let's do this. As you can see, boom, that's 5. The busts are looking at me because it's fun. And, oh, we'll take that and... Okay, look at that. Look at us winning at life. And the door has been answered. And we get to collect more goodies. We get a blank picture frame because it's fun. And we get some more clothes. Oh, I love this coat, this tailcoat. It's one of my favorite jackets in the game. It is so beautiful.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Your robe is... You know what? We're not going to question it. That's what we're going to do. And we ignited the flue flame. We're going to run past you, strange NPC person. And, ooh, what's this?
Leviosa.
You know what? At first, I did not understand it, but if you look at the bottom of the statue, you see the Levioso feather. So that's how I figured it out. Now back to finding Zenobia's Godstone. This is the enchanted staircase, and I absolutely love it. I think this is one of the coolest things that they put, even though the stairs don't actually move like how they do in the book. But I still like how they form when you start going up them. And now, as you can see, you know, enchanted moving staircase. It basically, in the books, sometimes the staircase, like one of the stairs would disappear on certain days, and you would have to like literally hop over it so you wouldn't fall to your death, as they say. Okay, another one of these doors. Now this time I'm not going to bore you with the answer. It's 6 and 7 are the answers here. So we're just going to run over here. That's 6 for the iguana or salamander, or for layman's terms, lizard, because that's what I call it. And this is 7, which is this weird thing. I guess it's an octopus, because I call the one at the bottom a kraken. So there you go. Doors open, and we get goodies. Okay, now we have all the goodies we need, and now we're back off running at top speed because of parkour reasons to get the rest of Zenobia's gobstones. And that there is something we need to figure out with
Incendio.
But we need a spell that can travel farther to unlock it and get that field guide page. Okay. Right? I know. That's what I love about this game. The architecture of the building is amazing. And even though you can see the different
I'd better
styles
keep an
of
eye on high
architecture-
places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Cannabis, I was talking, really. But no, I agree with that because you notice there are different styles in the architecture around the school, but I like that you get to see some of that. And when I saw this castle and then I was playing RE4, I kept wanting to make Hogwarts Legacy jokes, and I just like, no, let me not say a Hogwarts Legacy joke, but I did it anyway. So you be the judge. But yeah, I don't know. I really like it. I think it's super beautiful. And yes, this is armor for a troll.
Revelio.
And we get a field guide page. It is really nice, though. I totally agree with you. This is troll armor, and yeah. I never thought I would ever see a troll wearing armor. Oh, and I completed the challenge. And look. Oh, he stopped humming. Okay.
Accio.
It's something that's really funny that happens later when he keeps humming and you run across them again. It is hilarious. And here we get another field guide page
Revelio.
for centaur armor, and there you go. Basically, the centaurs were pissed that humans made them armor because they don't believe in humans making things for them, or women. And this here is a really funny field guide because if you read it, this is house elf armor. So the wizard who made this armor for this house elf wanted, like, saying, oh, while I'm in battle, I still want you to serve me, but I'm going to put you in armor so you won't die. But if you read it here, the moment he gave this house elf armor, it was like presenting clothes to them, which in wizarding lore, when you give a house elf clothing, they're free. So the moment he got it, he vanished and was never seen again. Oh, I bet he regret that day. And I have leveled up, and I'm going to open this chest, and look, I get a stylish, casual
I'd better
school
keep an
uniform.
eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yes, Cannabis, I understand. Oh, and this right here, for those of you who've seen the movie or read the books, this is where they had the Goblet of Fire.
Revelio.
So, there it is. Goblet of Fire cabinet. That's basically... that's where they keep it, and the movie when Professor Dumbledore does his hand and it boils down, and then you see the Goblet of Fire, which was later turned into a Portkey, which is really cool. And it's so funny because I think during this time period, the Tri-Wizard Tournament had stopped during the 1700s because I think someone died, and they didn't do it again until Harry Potter's time, and I think that's why we never actually do a Tri-Wizard Tournament, which I wish we could. But anywho, if you go over here,
Revelio.
These are trophies. Trophy room. So basically, this is just all the house trophies. And if you come over here, this is about Professor Garlick, because she showed extraordinary skill in the field of herbology. Yay for her. Go, Professor Garlick. And right there is...
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones.
That part.
I should go and see her.
Yes, we should. We should go see her. Okay, as you can see, it's still daytime out. So we're going to go see Zenobia really quickly. And yes, I'm running through the castle. I know I can use the Flue Flames like Miss Wildfire there or Wildsmith. But I just like the castle so much. It's so beautiful. Like, look at this. Look at this. So good. And look, Uzaban, the pictures actually move. See, they actually move. That is just, I love the detailing on this. And the lead architect person for the game, Miss Boston, she did her stuff. She did her thing, and she did it well, right? Right? Yeah, man. Again, that's exactly because the centaurs have such an interesting lore to them, you know, because they wouldn't appreciate something like that as a gift. Like, they would see it so differently than how, you know, we would see it, because we would say like, oh, you're trying to help me. To them, it's like, we don't want anything from you. Everything you give us is a slight, and we don't appreciate nothing. Now, really quickly, for those of you who recognize this statue, Prisoner of Azkaban, anybody? Now, in the books, when Harry Potter sees this statue, he says a specific spell word or password, and he can actually go behind it to get to Honeydew. So, as you can see, Honeydew's passageway. But we'll deal with this later. But it's just cool to have it here. That's another classmate. You know what? We are going to use a flip time really quickly because I am running out of time. And I need to hurry up and get to Zenobia. As you can see, yes, we see it all. We know that field guide paid side quests are now available. And if we go here to Professor Fig's office, I actually want to go to the Transfiguration Courtyard. Boom, we are now here. So now that we're here, I'm going to run upstairs really quickly. Oh, it's nighttime. Look at that. Oh, wait, just look at this. Look at the sky. Oh, so fucking beautiful, this game. I'm screaming inside with excitement. But because it is nighttime, Zenobia, you're going to wait until the daytime when I come see you, because there is a particular person that I want to meet and catch up with, and he is right there in front of that lady. I think her name is Gwendolyn Lestrange, because she liked getting burned, but she found the spell that makes the fire tickle you versus hurt you, and I think she got burned at the stake 11 times, because why not? But as you can see, guys, it is 9:52 on my end of the planet. It's 9:52 a.m. I have a few things I need to do. So you know what I will do? I will go see Zenobia, give her gobstones. But listen to what he's about to say really quickly.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
That's a clue to the treasure map. And also right here, as you can see, this stained glass window, and it's funny because I did think it was related to Slytherin, but it's not. It's the legendary Green Man. So for those of you who don't know what a Green Man is, it's basically a forest spirit, or you can say a forest nymph. Well, nymphs are the women, but they're also known as dryads, and they're forest creatures, and they're usually surrounded by wolves. So when Resident Evil Village was coming out, I thought one of the characters was related to that. Zenobia, you were so rude. I was talking.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Biggest
well, may I have my gobstones back?
Now, I was going to be a utter D and say, no, I'll keep them. I'll give them to her.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Well, you know what? Here's what I'll say. That's a terrible idea, because that's what I said in my actual Let's Play. So.
That's a horrible idea.
Yeah.
No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Yeah, because she doesn't listen, and yeah. So, all right, Zenobia, you go do you, boo-boo. And when we come back, guys... Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. When we come back, guys, we're going to go talk to Sebi Seb so we can get into the secret library, restricted section of the library. There is our little friend, and we're going to do that in the next episode. Like I said, I got to go. And to you, Sorafang44, listen to me, friend. It is perfectly fine. Don't worry. That's the beauty of YouTube. When you miss something the first time, you can catch it on the flip side later. But I hope you enjoyed. Hope you watch it. Hope y'all been having fun streaming with me. Thank you, everyone who joined me Uzaban, Callista, Sora, other people's names that I might not have caught, Gamer Night for sure, Barry. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And for everyone who lurked, who was just on the stream for a minute just to pop your head in and then you got off, thank you for being here. I so appreciate you. And yes, next Saturday, I will be streaming again from 9 to 11. My Saturdays will alternate, and I'll keep you posted on what days I stream at 8 to 11, and then 8 to 10 and 9 to 11. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for more content coming very soon. Resident Evil 4 is coming. I ordered. Well, you'll see. You'll see when you look. Stay tuned for my community post. If you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, look there as well, because I'll be telling you all the fun stuff that actually comes up very soon. Again, thank you guys so much for coming. I cannot wait to see you all soon. I'm actually getting a phone call. But if you guys enjoyed this, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Remember to live, think, and dream big. Choose love over fear. And my mischief has been somewhat managed for now. Not until we get to the restriction section. So, bye! That is so cheekily corny, but I think it's